Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
His guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense. And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well. He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. That's complete to Mooney. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Okay,
here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change?
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos nothing.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. The Broncos offense led by their wide receiver headed out for their 2nd possession. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember, the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down at a yard.
Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Broncos at 3-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
They're going to look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, He's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
60, 19 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Sticking with Walker on second down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call that a 61. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
On the jump. Here we go. Shot. Bronco leading.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And some room to run now. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Sticking with Walker on second down. And the Big Bears up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down, Seattle.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. A quick hitter complete. It's Walker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
He's had success running the football, and this is more or less an extension of that because they drop it off to him on the screen. And I'll bet he's thinking to himself, if I didn't have to slow up a bit here in traffic, I could have really made something out of that one.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So out now is is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Inside handoff now. Miller. Room here to run. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That good for 19 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Connecting on the outright here with Higgins. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. 19, Pioneer. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
It's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. Now inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he returns this to the 22. Denver's offense now set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start. 19, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Klein. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready, Cougar 19, 60, ready.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nicky Mamori. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Walker now on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Nix. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Over the middle, complete. It's Horton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime to get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's tackled at the 20.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, it's Harvey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
taken down.
1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Clown. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 70.
Now they'll change things up.
Ranger, 70 Ranger.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. In motion, the tight end. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 178 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And Walker once more. Down right around the 25. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. That one caught. It's Horton. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Give to Walker on the read option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw. Here's Nix. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Mark Andrews with career touchdown number 70. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up. And he's got room inside the 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
70 Timberwolves.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. Let go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that would complete once again to Higgins.
Let's go, let's go.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Shut up. Ready, right?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clown. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's good.
11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30 point play in that playbook, but They can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Come on.
First and goal at the 2-yard
60
line.
Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Higgins. Touchdown, Broncos. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Broncos 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. We'll see if he can do it. Here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 back, Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll set up a throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll run on first down. It's Jenkins. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. 2nd and 9. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Denver's offense now set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the 2nd half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now here's another interception. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance